Okay, y'all. Here's the third video of the day, reading through the Bible, Genesis chapter 15. I've already given you 13 and 14. And then sometime this afternoon or this evening, I'll be back with readings from the New Testament. And I remembered to get my mic this time. I hope you can hear me okay. I hope you could hear me good in the last two. I forgot it then. Okay, chapter 15 of Genesis. After these things, the word of the Lord came unto Abram in a vision, saying, Fear not, Abram, I am thy shield and thy exceeding great reward. And that's what he is to all of his children, y'all. If you're a true Christian, you have nothing to fear. He is our shield and our exceeding great reward. And there's nothing better than him that we could ever have. And Abram said, Lord God, what wilt thou give me, seeing I go childless, and the steward of my house is the Eliezer of Damascus? And remember, Abram, he's still named Abram in this part of the Bible. And his wife Sarah had no children. And you remember what happened later? I've talked about that before. Abram said, Lord God, what wilt thou give me, seeing I go childless, and the steward of my house is this Eliezer of Damascus? And Abram said, Behold, to me thou hast given no seed, and lo, one born in my house is mine heir. And behold, the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, This shall not be thine heir, but he that shall come forth out of thine own bowels shall be thine heir. And he brought him forth abroad, and said, Look now toward heaven, and tell the stars, if thou be able to number them. And he said unto them, So shall thy seed be. And you remember how that happened? If not, I'll read it to you. Not today, though. And he believed in the Lord, and he counted it to him for righteousness. And he said unto him, I am the Lord that brought thee out of Ur of the Chaldees to give thee this land to inherit it. And he said, Lord God, whereby shall I know that I shall inherit it? And he said unto him, Take me a heifer of 3 years old, and a she-goat of 3 years old, and a ram of 3 years old, and a turtle dove, and a young pigeon. And he took unto him all these, and divided them in the midst, and laid each piece one against the other. But the birds divided he not. And when the fowls came down upon the carcasses, Abraham drove them away. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and lo, an horror of great darkness fell upon him. And he said unto Abram, Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in the land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward shall they come out with great substance. And they shall go to thy fathers in peace. Thou shalt be buried at a good old age. But in the fourth generation they shall come hither again, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full. And it came to pass that when the sun was going down, and it was dark, behold, a smoking furnace and a burning lamp that passed between those pieces. In the same day the Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, Unto thy seed have I given this land, from the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates, the Kenites and the Kenizzites and the Cadmonites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Rephaims, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Girgashites and the Jebusites. And that is the end of chapter 15. And I'll be back later today with reading through the Bible from the New Testament. And I'm working on something else, something special. It may be today also. So you're going to get 4 videos today for sure, and maybe 5 if God doesn't rapture us out of here before I get them done. All right, I love y'all. God bless you.